That's one I never move on.
Booty!
What's up, guys? I just woke up really tired, but I'm about to go meet some buddies in the gym. And we're gonna hit a really good leg day, or no, not leg day, sorry, a shoulder day. And afterwards, we're going to a Mongolian grill, and it's a Mongolian buffet. It's gonna be really good. I'm really excited. But sorry, the way I'm gonna bring one of my roommates is asleep on the couch.
I can hear you.
Sorry, bros. Good night, buddy. I'm pretty simple. What great weather, Indiana! Woo! Oh shit! Hey!
Trying to find Kirill. Don't know where he is. He's probably filming something. Kirill!
Boom! Man slept in. He's not a true gym goer. Doesn't lift hard enough. That or or he's dead. This is why I love getting up early for the gym. And 10 is not even early. Like, this is like just a pre-lunch workout, and there's still not many people here. I love it.
So we're doing shoulder day, and today's not part of my daily undulating periodization plan, or like my push-pull legs plan, but something about this that's like I realized was important was every time I did the push-pull legs plan, I realized over time that I think my back and my biceps kind of started to overshadow like my upper chest and my delts. Because I'd be doing delts the same day that I did push. And the thing is, I feel like delts personally, to get an overall balanced physique, delts should be worked out on a separate day. So now my plan currently involves delts on a separate day, which is what I'm doing now, in addition to the push-pull legs. So basically I grab the delts out of the push day and put them in their own day, which is by far my most favorite day of all. But yeah, we're gonna be hitting that today, and yeah.
Why are you so awkward?
Our first exercise we're gonna do is overhead press or push press. Stacey, what are you doing? Overhead press or push press, and we're gonna hit it with a warm up first and do a working set of, I feel like going pretty heavy today, so probably gonna do 4 rep sets, 5 rep sets, and then maybe see if I can do a 1 rep max, but we'll see. Let's hit it. When we're hitting overhead press, the way you want to do it is grab it right outside of your shoulder width. So essentially, I like putting the outside of my shoulder kind of in line with the inside of my hand. So is that where you want it? And then once you pick it up, just rest on your chest. When you pick it up, you want your hands bent. Usually it's good to keep your hands straight whenever you're doing other workouts, so you don't injure your hand. But this one, for stability, it is best to have your hand, the bar sitting on your hand while it's flat, and then keep your elbows forward in front of your hand. So you're really pulling your elbows forward as hard as you can, resting on your chest, and then as you press up, look up. So when I start doing overhead press, I like to keep my hands right outside my shoulders, so the inside of my hands are kind of in line with the outside. And when I go up, I have the bar resting on my hands, flat on my hands. I'm not very flexible here, so it's a little hard for me to do this, but I have the bar resting on the flat of my hands, and then I bring my elbows forward. I kind of pinch my elbows and bring them in. Instead of having them out like this, you want them right under the bar. So have the resting position like this. Lift up your head whenever you're doing your first rep, so that your back doesn't tilt backwards like this. And you just pass your chin. And then, as you're bringing the bar up, bring your head back down, and your arms behind you. It's pretty simple. The part that gets everybody is really just keeping the elbows under the bar the whole time. So. Just like that. Boom.
It's calling Longoria out.
Yeah, Longoria. Dude, when are we gonna do our collab, man? Alright, let's go to move to lateral raises and upright rows. So our next workout is lateral raises. I already talked about this in the push day workout video, but for lateral raises, you will always want to make sure that your elbows are leading whenever you're raising them. So if you make sure that your elbows are leading, then you'll definitely focus your front delts more than you will your mid delts more than your front delts. So we're gonna do about 5 sets of this.
Good job.
Whew. These are some dirty ass weights. Upright rows are pretty simple. You just want to, depends on where you want your grip. Wherever you put your grip is where it is working on a different place. For example, if you have it like out here, the very first part of the range of motion is going to be hitting more of your mid to rear delts. And then by the time that you get higher, you'll start changing the focus from your mid delts to your front delts, even to your traps. But if you don't engage your traps, if you bring them forward, then you'll reduce the amount of work you're hitting on your traps and keep that engagement more into your delts. So let's do we'll do just a shoulder width upright row. And when you do these upright rows, you actually want to keep it a little bit away from you. It's just a way that you try to engage more of your delts than your biceps. Alright, you guys ready to move on to cables? Yeah! Cool. So, yeah, next is cable lateral raises in the front and behind the back. Yep.
Camera war.
This guy and his special filming equipment.
Mine's bigger than yours.
Oh, dude, you compensating for something?
More like representing something.
Okay. Do 5 sets of in front and 5 sets from the back. Usually I'll hit like 8 reps or 12 reps depending on what I'm doing today. If I'm fitting shoulders in very tight within my rig, so I'll probably do it just like every 3 days. Then I'll designate heavy days and light days to shoulder days. So I'll be doing, for example, 6 to 8 reps on the heavy days and maybe 12 to 15 reps on the lighter days. I'm going to start with behind the back. So behind the back, we'll focus more on the front delts since you're kind of bringing it in front of you. Next workout we do is going to be a reverse pec deck flies, but they don't have a pec deck here. So I usually just do the cables instead and do cable rear delt extensions. If I want to focus on just rear delts, I'll actually bring it lower and I guess contract on the way up instead of keeping it parallel the whole time. If I want to focus more on like mid delts and rear delts, and I'll also end up hitting some of the rhomboids, then I'll keep it more parallel. No, you made me laugh.
Your spit just flew in my shoe.
I'm sorry.
There's a kill shot.
I need to use the restroom again.
What?
I'm drinking so much water, but
What are you, 12?
I'm like cold. It's cold in here.
Or 90?
Someone get a bathroom again?
Yeah.
He's had a puppy bladder.
Apparently.
Every 3 minutes.
Jeez.
Front barbell raises, and then we'll go to
Lunch.
bent over rear delt raises. Lunch?
Lunch.
Oh, lunch? Oh. Alright, well, we'll get lunch soon. We got 2 more workouts. Yeah, 2 more workouts to do. And once we do that, Alright, let's go ahead though. It's like, we'll hit 5 sets for each one.
Keep the arms straight.
Yeah, so you want to keep them locked out the whole time at the same position. So keep them straight with just a very, very slight bend, and put your hands shoulder width apart. Whenever I do front raises, you can end up just right here, but if you go past the point of parallel or past the point of horizontal, you'll start hitting more of your traps. So first step, you sit down. For seated rear delt raises, when you sit down on the bench, just bend over as much as you can without having your back concave too much. I place the dumbbells right below my legs. And extend them upwards and make sure that you don't cheat too much by using your back. But with a little bit of cheat, you'll be able to place most of the force kind of around, I think, 45 degrees, which is where you want to put the force on the dumbbells. I've never seen a video like this. Thanks for watching. That was the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be coming up with videos every week, so stay tuned. See you guys.
Peace.